Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that record button was on. Anyways, today I was asked to check out this new QubitLife deal, rebrand, reboot from the Qubittech, .ai, and even the .dev URLs. Okay, so we're going to get into this Qubittech 2 called QubitLife review. Okay, in this review, what you're going to find out is it legit, or is it is it another is it a form of exit scam for Qubittech and their CEO and exec team? All these things is what we're going to look into in just a moment. Okay, if this is your first time on this channel, find the big red subscribe button and even click on the bell notification icon. That way, every single time I go live with new, relevant, important content that could help you make money as well as save you money from possible exit scam, you'll be one of the very first people to get access to this freshly created content. I'm also going to ask you guys to like this video and share this video so that these type of helpful videos can reach more people, okay, and help more people. As well as, if you enjoy the content on this channel, please like and share this video, guys. Much appreciated. Also, before I get into this QubitLife review, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, my #1 recommended platform, it's an educational training platform for MLM network marketers and affiliate marketers who actually want to learn how to make money online. Powerful educational training platform, very lucrative opportunity as well. Many people have already fired their bosses with this powerful opportunity. Lower below, first link in the description. Okay, so let's get right into it. QubitLife review. Okay, I'm seeing all kinds of exciting stuff here on the website. Taking a leap towards the quantum future. The main mission of QubitLife is to provide its users with effective ways to receive royalty payments from the use of quantum technologies. Okay. The main goal of QubitLife, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Very exciting website, I gotta say. Very exciting indeed. Trading robots API. Okay, so on the forefront, what we're seeing here is an MLM passive investment platform created by a gent called Greg Lyman, who I believe, I don't think that's his real name. I'm seeing a lot of, there is a digital footprint on the founder. I'm not even sure if he's the actual founder. Usually, you never know. He could be the CEO, or he could just be the named CEO, right? That they usually have, I'm guessing, Russian businessmen. On another review I did, one of my viewers was saying he was saying like Russian mafia. You never know. You never know who could truly be behind these deals. Okay, but Lyman himself, I'm thinking Russian fellow. I live in the Greater Toronto area, and it's saying that on this website, qubit.life, co-founder and shareholder of the Toronto-based Digimax Global. I went to that website. It took forever to load, and it seems like it's not very transparent as well. So I don't even know, truthfully, if that Digimax that they're claiming that he's a co-founder of is actually in Toronto. Okay. I've seen on the last website that they have, on the original version of Qubittech.ai, I believe it was called, they had so many different domain extensions, so AI, then .dev, and now just rebranded completely for a very important reason. But what I'm trying to say here, I'm thinking Greg Lyman is not even his name. Russian fellow, and since I'm going to speculate on that, okay? But most of these types of systems, these passive MLM systems, I've done reviews on many, and they claim to be in other countries outside of Russia. Here's one called Barax that scammed out not too long ago, and in truth they were started in Moscow. Okay, even Wiseling in Moscow, they were pretending to be in Canberra, Australia, I believe. Or was that Barax? I get so confused. We get so many different stories with these deals. Wiseling, no, Wiseling was they were trying to pretend they were Finnish, Helsinki, Finland, right? And they were never in Finland, and they turned out to be Russians with fake identities. Okay, so there is a pattern with Russian guys on the back end. You don't truly know who the anonymous owners are, and on the forefront, the people who actually promote these deals. Can you imagine who they actually are? There's a lot of Americans involved and Canadians, but what I'm seeing is MLM old schoolers. Okay, people who became successful with legitimate MLM companies like ACN, Jeunesse, Amway, Herbalife, Melaleuca. I've seen some of them going around on the internet making comments like, oh, Qubittech pays way better than ACN ever did. So can you guys see the painted picture here, right? Most of you are here for what? A passive ROI. Okay. And if you're an old school, I brought a whole bunch of people online because I've been online for years, making videos, creating content for years, and telling a lot of MLMers, hey, belly to belly, old school stuff. If you're built for that kind of stuff, 3-foot radius rule. Anyone within 3-foot radius is your target market. Approaching, senior citizens in the parking lot of Walmart, going to hotel meetings and stuff like that. But you have to have a certain personality type, right? And I didn't have it. I had some success in old school MLM when I wasn't actually doing MLM, and had a hard time because for me personally, it didn't match my personality type. But there are some people that'll have absolutely no problem selling lotion, potions, and pills to a senior citizen trying to find a parking space at Walmart or getting out of their car, etc. But what I'm seeing here is a lot of MLM old schoolers promoting this. Okay, so what does that say? That would say that, out of common sense here, if a lot of old schoolers are in this deal, I'm also seeing a mix of some YouTubers who have the skill sets of presenting, who are very good speakers and really good storytellers. Okay, so you have, what are we seeing here? We're seeing the great majority of people, top recruiters in Qubittech and QubitLife, as it's called now, are basically people with the skill of recruitment, with the skill of traffic generation, with the skill of even email marketing. Some of them have email lists, right? With the skill of promotion, marketing, promotion. And what are they telling the passive people? Oh, you could just get in and you could make money without recruiting. So this is an MLMers, an old school MLMers dream come true. Okay. In the past, in a few videos of mine, I've called it the network marketer's revenge. Okay, that's a different category of network marketers. Network marketers, MLMers equals the same thing, right? But the old schoolers with the skill sets who had huge teams find it much easier to come to Facebook and use, like legitimate systems like My Lead Systems Pro, Legendary Marketer as an example, that actually teach people the skills that they would need to come online, learn how to present themselves, and then the next thing that they do is that they're funneling, since they've got the skill sets now and experience, it's much easier for them to come to platforms, free platforms, like free advertising on YouTube and Facebook, right? And even other social media platforms, and get people in on the idea of, hey, you can make money, a passive income without having to do anything. We've got like API, bot, trading team, all kinds of the fancy lingo, and the great majority of people that join get in hook, line, and sinker ASAP, easily. So it's an easier sell. But at the end of the day, right, the people with the skill sets, they make the recruitment income, referral incomes. If we go to, let me go to YouTube before we close off here. I don't want to keep you guys long. It's a very simple review. Let me just type in QubitLife review and see what comes up. Oh my. You know, I read a comment on another piece of media online, right? That's what investigators do. You got to go around there and do due diligence and research. QubitLife review. Maybe I got to go in incognito here. Look at this fellow here. Barack scam. This guy actually does really cool reviews. And what did he do? He invested into a scam, lost money, and even got his downline ripped off in Barack's. Be careful who you guys are listening to, unless you're actually ahead of the game. But you know, I've got some hardcore followers on this channel. I got like what, 8,000 subscribers on this Rory Singh channel. This is just one of my channels. Get lost. I agree. Okay, this is an incognito window here. QubitLife. Okay, so we can see some refreshing people on here. People with skill sets of marketing. This one here has got no views 4 hours ago. .com. Oh man, I know who this guy is. It's not. Okay, buddy. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook. But that's not it. He's smart. He doesn't put his real name there. Okay. You know, we're not all real friends on Facebook, guys. I got a whole bunch of people. I had like a list of 3,500 people, and then I deleted it down to like under 300 because most marketers who are on Facebook are there for traffic, right? And since I utilize YouTube mostly, I just was seeing so much BS in my news feed on Facebook. I just deleted a ton of people. So what I'm seeing here is people with skill sets, mostly, not everyone, right? Some people are trying to learn it. And then some people that even were promoting legitimate stuff, claiming that they lost money, and you could lose some credibility there if you start promoting a scam and then they scam out. This here, Barack's, quick story. This guy does good reviews. I mean, he does some really good reviews. Mostly not doesn't do a lot of these Ponzi scheme reviews, but reviews in general. I was surprised when I saw that. But look, anyone can make a mistake, right? But then he made another video telling everyone he lost 10K to get another 3.5. But he's gonna lose some credibility there. Some people don't give a shit nowadays about credibility, even with like Barack's was going around, Weisling, some heavy hitters that work their asses off, guys. I mean, if I type, so old school network marketers, we're going to talk about why they rebranded Qubittech to QubitLife. So bear with me for one moment. Let me just go to Barack's. Barack's review. Barack's is so much fun, even though that they're gone. Look at this guy's number one. This fellow is over here. He recruited a ton of people, worked his ass off in the past in legitimate stuff, and then funneled people into the deal. So a lot of them had some skill sets here. I mean, there's Jesse Singh's video here. Jesse's not promoting this. He promotes a different training platform than the one I promote. Just gotta say that. Barack's this is actually, I was gonna do a video on it, but he did it already on Millionaire Drive. Barack's gets a warning from I know we're talking about Qubittech, but hey, you know, we're down deep in the rabbit hole, guys. Just bear with me. We're gonna get into the close. Just before I close off here, we're gonna get into why they really rebranded and what's coming up next for you guys in QubitLife /QBitTech.ai/.dev, guys. Just bear with me. So what did Mr. Singh say over here? Oh, Barack's got a fraud warning from the ASIC in Australia. Okay, so I don't have to do a review on this. He did that. It's not a joke, right? That's some funny stuff here. Pretty lady here who was pretending to be CMO, I believe it was her title, and she was an actress. So this is what I'm from Moscow, and happy about it. And that's not even her real name. And anyways, when her identity actually surfaced, the CEO was Brandon Watts, just like you guys have Greg Lyman, right? Which I believe is a made-up name, fake identity, right? I'm going to get some marketers, network marketers from Qubittech are going to say, hey, Rory, he's real, he's legitimate. Go out there and do your due diligence and research. We don't believe you. You don't have any credibility with us. And then they'll keep coming back and saying stuff like that. But yeah, this is what you guys are dealing with. Some of the regulators are a joke. ASIC is obviously a joke. They gave a warning on a Ponzi after it scams out. Isn't that funny? Okay. So beware of some of the cats that are telling you guys sweet stuff, right? Even QubitLife here, right? It's the real deal. Okay, let me so why did they change? We have some more people here. I'm not going to go into all of, I believe that I did this in the initial Qubittech review. The story is simple. Whenever you have names of people, either they're fake made-up identities or they're real names, and they are in places and territories on this planet where you guys can't, where the long arm of the law can't get them if they have a real identity. And if they have a fake identity, well, you guys are just going to be SOL, shit out of luck, trying to figure out who they are. So why did they change the name? That's what we're going to close off with here. Well, fraud warnings. Fraud warnings from Spain, Italy, and the Ukraine was made public by some other reviewers. I found out that there are more fraud warnings, guys. I think there's even more than what I have here. Switzerland and Austria was never mentioned. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries, right? There's a lot of Italians. Apparently there's a ton of Italians and people in Spain promoting this like crazy, because all they got to do is tell the passive people who just want to make money for doing nothing, you can make money for doing nothing. And then you end up with the fraud warnings. And once you get the fraud warnings, what happens with Qubittech and these other type of opportunities or deals, right, is network marketing recruitment dries up or slows down so much that they need to scam exit because it's no longer profitable to keep the company going. They're not showing any proof. They never show any proof of any actual trading revenue. They talk about it. They show you pictures of bots, right? They have like, oh my, this white paper, but they never actually show you. And then they have, so fraud warnings is what triggered the name change. They probably figured, right, that since Qubittech is getting in shit all over the world because they're not registered legally to offer the public a legal investment opportunity, we'll change the name. We change the name, and the recruiters will start recruiting again. And that's basically the idea of it. Okay. Now, the close off here. QDT tokens. I've seen another reviewer call it a shit token. And he said, and I agree, shit token equals exit scam. Eventually, Qubittech and QubitLife, since they're calling themselves that now, I still call them Qubittech. Eventually, Qubittech is gonna turn out, and they're gonna start paying completely. They're gonna start paying completely in QDT tokens, guys. Now, these tokens, MLM Passive Investment Company tokens, they pump and dump them. They have another deal called Mining City. Same spiel, same story. They pumped it up to like a lot, right? Was it like $400 per token US? And then it just dumped, right? But they didn't scam out. They're still stretching that one. They stretch it for as far as they can. So at the end of the day, you guys, the passive people are going to be left holding the bag. SOL. The majority of investors gotta lose in these type of deals. That's how it works. For the people at the top, right? And it's kind of funny. I'm going to close off with this idea. The old school MLMers used to get pissed mad when they were promoting ACN and Jeunesse and Amway and Herbalife and Melaleuca. And some of them silently are still doing that, right? On the side, belly to belly, promoting legit, and online using fake call signs on YouTube, and they're promoting these deals. Why is that, guys? Because it's an easy sell. Get the passive people in. We don't got to do nothing for the money. And bada bing, bada boom. It's much easier to sell than lotions, potions, and pills. And the storytellers on YouTube, oh my. They're just going to have a glory day. Okay. But it's kind of ironic because the MLM old schoolers that are promoting Qubittech and these opportunities like Qubittech that are going to come here and use fake names, fake YouTube channels, right? And they're going to say, hey, Rory, you're full of it. Qubittech, QubitLife's here forever. You don't know what you're talking about. We're passive investors, and we make money every single day, like clockwork. Okay. But the thing is, when they were building their old school MLM companies, when people ever asked them, hey, is ACN a pyramid scheme? Oh, is Jeunesse a pyramid scheme? Oh, is Amway a pyramid scheme? Right? Oh, is Herbalife a pyramid scheme? Right? Is Avon a They would get pissed mad. But what are they doing right now? These are the type of models. It's an HYIP platform. That's basically what it is. Back in the day, they used to pretend like, hey, we were a big stock and bond company. Nowadays, with crypto, oh, it's crypto. It's an easier sell. We don't got to do nothing. We got to make nothing. We don't got to make it. We don't have to buy a building. We don't got to put real people in it. All we got to do is get some actors, and then they're gonna draw in network marketer recruiters that are old schoolers that have skill set, and the guys that learn from legitimate systems how to market themselves online effectively using the beautiful platforms of YouTube and Facebook, and they're going to get the passive people into the deal. And at the end of the day, you're going to end up with shit tokens called QDT, and eventually they will not pay out. They're just going to pay out in QDT, and then SOL, guys. SOL. This guy here and his team going to run off, and they're already smiling about it. Everybody's crypto. Everybody's crypto. So I don't recommend QubitLife, as I didn't recommend Qubittech when it came out. And what happened? They had so many issues. Now, since Qubittech doesn't have really much worthy stuff to find yet on Trustpilot, since it's so new. Usually only on Trustpilot you'll only see the real stuff, real comments when people are pissed off. So we gotta so we'll close off on this here. Is it a scam? This is back in January. I've never seen any proof of real trading during these past 5 months. Some top leaders have been promoting scams in the past. Didn't I say that? I think I said that at the beginning of this video. Firms stopped trading January 1st to 15, 2021, which means no daily payouts as promised, and they claim staff needs holiday. Some big leaders are signing up 200 or 300 people each and every day. So might run for a while. Do your research and get Do your research and make sure you get real proof of any real trading before joining any company like this. Scam this site, don't invest. Disgusting. Please invest your money elsewhere. It's a scam. Money goes down the drain. This person's like beautiful, must join, must be an affiliate, recruiter. It's not even affiliate marketing. They say affiliate program, but it's a network marketing business model. So it's network marketing online, which is cool. It's like, other than there's no proof of trading. The business model, meaning the network marketer business plan, is okay, but the problem is the exit scam, and then majority of passive investors losing the money so that the lion's share of profit can be collected by the anonymous Russian owners and the top recruiters. That's how it goes. So if you go to YouTube and you go to Facebook and anyone's trying to pitch you this deal and they're telling you don't have to recruit, you can make a return on your investment and make lots of it and change your life, but they're recruiting you, then they're lying to you. That means that the money is coming from referral commissions. One lady, so I'll close off with the one lady from ACN saying that she made a ton of money with when it was just QubitLife, and now she's, hook, line, and sinker with this QubitLife deal, and she's still building ACN on the back end, belly to belly. Isn't that something, guys? Isn't that something? And she's like shit happy about Qubittech, QubitLife, because she's just got to tell people, because she knows how to speak to people. It's not hard to convince people who want to make money, who want to get rich quick without having to do anything, right? So people are lining up. So this deal is going to go on for a little while longer, but eventually they're going to exit scam. And the pyramid, right? The pyramid that the old schoolers don't like. This is what you're looking at here. This is an actual real pyramid. The people at the top, meaning the owners and top recruiters, they're going to make ka-ching, ka-ching, blingity, bling, bling. And everyone else, SOL. A whole bunch of passive people who don't want to do anything to make money. They just want to make money for doing nothing. Click a button and make money. Going to cough up all the crypto to the top of the pyramid. Thank you for watching. I could have just said that at the beginning, but I wanted to give you guys some